You know, I could have gone into that sanctuary, killed all those Dark Brotherhood types. But I was sick that day.
The Stones of Barenziah are some of the most difficult things to find in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In this second half of the guide, the 13 stones which lie in more dangerous locations are covered. If you're trying to track down every gem and are only missing a few, it would be safer and faster to start with the first 11 stones in the first video, as they are mostly located in cities. The only other quick thing to mention is how the Stones of Barenziah need to be given to the character Vex in the Thieves Guild. However, if you collect all 24 gems before talking to her about them, the quest will bug, and you will be unable to get a reward for tracking them all down. If you want more information about finding the Thieves Guild, then watch the first half of the guide. Now, with all of those things covered, let's get back to the locations of the precious, yet odd, Stones of Barenziah. The 12th Stone of Barenziah is sitting in Dead Crone Rock, a Forsworn-infested ruin located directly south of Markarth and southwest of Hag Rock Redoubt. The gem is sitting on a sacrificial altar, opposite the word wall, which serves as the dungeon's end. Stone number 13 is located inside of the Blackbriar Lodge, located northeast of Riften. The gem is in the master bedroom on the top floor, resting on a bedside table. The 14th stone in line can be found at the Anselvund excavation. Anselvund is a barrow located north of Riften, northeast of Shore Stone, and close to the Morrowind border. At the end of the Draugr-infested ruins in the boss chamber, the stone can be found sitting on the main altar between two standing sarcophagi. The 15th stone is located in the Stony Creek Cave, which is obviously a cave, and not that far northwest of the previous Anselvund barrow, north of Riften. When you enter the cave, if you follow the river up, there will be a small niche that branches off to the right. It's in a room just off of this branch that you will not only find the cave's boss character, but also the stones sitting on a table next to an alchemy set. One extra word of warning though. This cave is filled with mining gas, so it's not a good idea to carry a torch or cast flame spells inside. Stone 16 can be found in the barrow Ranveg's Fast, located quite a bit northwest of Whiterun, northeast of the village Rorikstead, and just south of Cold Rock Pass. Not that far inside of the barrow you'll find a word wall, however there's a trap door right in front of it that's easy enough to fall through. If you go through this trap, you'll find yourself in a cage and at the mercy of a necromancer. Before he has a chance to kill you, reach through the bars to loot a small satchel on the ground, which holds a key to the cage. After putting the necromancer in his place, look around the room and you'll find the gem you're looking for on a table right next to an alchemy set. Now, stone number 17 is located at Felgrow Keep, a fort located northeast of Whiterun. It's in the mountains, almost directly east of Whitewatch Tower and Shimmer Mist Cave. When you enter the fort through the front door, go up the stairs immediately in front of you. The gem is found in a room just to the right of the top of the stairs, sitting on a shelf between an enchanting table and an alchemy lab. The 18th stone is sitting in the hold of a ship, the Dainty Slod. The ship is off the coast northeast of Solitude, right near the Solitude Lighthouse. The stone is located in the captain's quarters, which you have to go through the hull of the ship to reach. It'll be sitting on a table and defended by the first mate. As for the 19th stone, it's sitting in Sunderstone Gorge, located a good distance northwest of Falkreath, not that far from Bloated Man's Grotto and Moss Mother Cavern. This necromancer-infested cave has a word wall sitting at its end in the boss chamber. The gem is sitting right across from the wall on a sacrificial altar, keeping company with a few sorry victims. Stone 20 can be recovered from Ingvid, a cave on an island northeast of Dawnstar, directly north of the Winterhold Imperial camp on the mainland. It's at the end of this icy cave, in the secondary area called Ingvid Throne Room, that the stone can be found. It's sitting on a table across from a bed, in a room just behind the throne. The 21st stone is in Hobbs Fall Cave. This cave is located between Dawnstar and Winterhold, not that far from the Frostflow Lighthouse, and southeast of the previous location, Ingvid. The entrance is a bit hidden, but it's between two glaciers facing the northern sea. Hobbs Fall Cave, though small, has several winding tunnels, so getting slightly disoriented is understandable. On the local map though, the top left chamber is where the stone is located. This room has a large rope bridge at the top, and at the very bottom are a few beds. Between them is a bookcase, which you can find the gem resting on. Closing in on the end of the list, the 22nd stone is located in Pine Watch Bandit Sanctuary. Pine Watch is a shack located northeast of Falkreath and west of Helgen, the fort that's raised during the game's intro. Inside the cottage, behind a bookshelf, is a secret passage to a bandit hideout. To move the bookcase, activate a button just to its right. The level you're looking for is Bandit's Sanctuary. The gem is sitting on a shelf in a locked storage room, just off a chamber filled with several standing sarcophagi. This room is just before you reach the area with all of the beds and the cooking fire. Gem 23 is located in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, just west of Falkreath. The gem is sitting on a dresser in Astrid's room, the first chamber on the left after you enter the sanctuary. This gem doesn't move an inch, so it will still be sitting in the same place even if you've completed the Dark Brotherhood quests. Also, if you aren't part of the Dark Brotherhood, you can't access the sanctuary. To join, you need to complete a quest for the boy Aventus Aurentino, who is in the Aurentino house in Windhelm. After finishing the job he gives you, a courier will eventually deliver a letter to you, and the next time you sleep in a bed, you will begin your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood, and shortly thereafter gain access to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. The 24th and final Stone of Barenziah can be found in one of two locations. Which place you will find it depends on if you have fully patched your game. If your game is not up to date, the gem will be located in the Thalmor Embassy, which can only be accessed during the main quest. Because you are locked out of the embassy after leaving it, the gem is impossible to grab if you leave it behind. However, as long as you patch your game, which happens automatically by connecting to Steam, Xbox Live, or the PlayStation Network, the gem will be moved to the back of the Reeking Cave, which is the final part of the escape route you use when leaving the Thalmor Embassy. The gem is guarded by a troll and sitting next to a dead body amongst some loot. With the gem in this location, you can pick it up at any time, before or after visiting the Thalmor Embassy. However, Reeking Cave is not a marked location, so it can be fairly difficult to find. The easiest way to locate it, though, is to first discover the nearby cave Ravenscar Hollow. Find the main stone road just across the water and up the hill, and follow it up the mountain. Once you reach the long, straight section that steadily ramps upward, you'll find Reeking Cave on the left, just as the road turns to the right. There are a few trees and a small bush right in front of it. Yes, it's a bit difficult to find, but it is there. After finding all 24 of the stones, you need to return to Vex and show them to her.
You must be the first person to set eyes on all 24 of them in, well, the last 2 eras.
Once again, I'll reiterate that if you don't talk to Vex about the stones before collecting them all, the quest will glitch, and she will not recognize that you have retrieved all of the gems. This is hard to do though, so assuming you don't have this problem, Vex will send you off to Tolvard's Cave to retrieve Barenziah's crown. Tolvard's Cave is not a small dungeon, and it's crawling with Falmer, so you should be both careful and prepared when handling this task. After you find the crown and bring it back to Vex, she'll restore it and place it on display as a testament to the guild's skill. What you receive in return for your hard work, though, is a unique perk called Prowler's Profit. The perk significantly increases the chances of finding gems in all random loot caches. Without question, this can help you turn a tidy profit, and if so inclined, smith jewelry. Certainly, the Stones of Barenziah are difficult to find, and by no means is it easy to collect them all. However, completing the task is rewarding within itself, and the perk you gain is also well worth the effort. I hope this guide has helped you to truly leave no stone unturned. Thanks for watching and listening. I'm William Strife, and this has been a video from Visage Guides with effects by Kerosene Dreams.